I got a lung cancer diagnosis, but I'm okay now, say the doctors, and I think they're right. I'm feeling pretty good. A few weeks ago, a surgeon at this hospital chopped the lung cancer out, and they caught it early. I don't even have to have chemo. That's the good news. But the bad news is that while American health care is often excellent, the customer service stinks.
Okay, you heard it right there. That is John Stossel, runs a show on Fox Business that bears his name, and he's right here back with us. And I got to say, it's a great pleasure to have you back on the show, John
Why,
Stossel.
thank you, Stuart.
Okay, now the doctors say you're on the mend?
They do.
Okay.
I feel pretty good.
You feel good?
They cut the thing out. It could come back, but probably won't.
You said they chopped it out. That was the most brutal description of your treatment.
Well, they took it out. I like to use colorful language.
Removed it.
And with modern medicine, tiny instruments, I'm back on my feet a week later.
Now, what's your problem with the medical system?
It's so stupidly bad, unnecessarily bad. They don't use modern technology to communicate, email, text. They're all worried about operating on the wrong patient. A 12-year-old kid would just snap a picture from his phone. But they don't use modern technology because the patient is not the customer. The customer is the government and the insurance companies. The patient is third.
What modern technology did they not use in communicating with you?
Email with your well, you're primitive, but normal people would email with their doctor, or a doctor might even give out his cell phone number. They do in LASIK eye surgery or cosmetic surgery because the patient pays the bill directly. The waiting rooms are nice. They play movies sometimes. They don't keep you waiting long. The prices go down. The quality goes up because it's a market. It's like everything else where there's a market.
So you're grinding your libertarian axe. They fixed you up just fine, but oh no, that's not good enough for Stossel. He doesn't want this bureaucratic government care. No, he wants a free market.
Right, and I got hateful comments like, what, you think it's Burger King? You get to have it your way? It's a hospital. They saved your life. Shut up. But the truth is, it would be better for both parties. The poor doctors and hospitals are caught between the insurance companies and the bureaucrats. They're tortured, too.
Hold on a second, John. Because we held over
a real doctor.
We've got a real doctor here, who practices in New York City, no less. Now, wait a second, doctor. Let's be specific here. John says, why can't you give your cell phone number to the patient or your email address so you can communicate in modern technology? Why don't you do that?
I actually do that.
Oh, okay.
He's a freak.
But I am not common. He's right. He's right. The system is exactly the way he describes it. And that huge interface between the doctor and the patient, which the doctor is scrambling all the time. Something else in his column that he referred to, we end up ordering excess tests. Uh-oh, here comes another checklist. We better order this, 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 and this. And we don't even have the time to look that it was ordered a day before.
Wait a second.
It's because of insurance companies and government.
No, it's lawyers. Let me explain.
And we don't know patients don't even know the cost of what they're paying.
Okay, hold on.
Because it's absorbed by insurance companies.
You say that they just say, you need this test, that test, this test, that test.
You're right. It's the lawyers. That's too.
They're afraid of the lawyers because if they don't administer a test and later on they find something which would have been discovered by the test, they get sued.
And I'll grill one of these parasites tonight. It's absolutely true. They're so proud, like John Edwards. Oh, I helped these children who have cerebral palsy. And now C-sections have gone from 6% to 30% of all births. Cerebral palsy hasn't dropped a bit. They were lying while collecting a fortune.
So lawyers are problem number one, or am I going too far on that? I mean, lawyers are my pet peeve in hospitals.
Problem two. The third-party payment. Is problem one.
Absolutely agree.
Because you are not paying directly, therefore you don't care what it costs or how many tests you get, so you don't care about the price.
No one even discusses it with you.
And you can't do anything about that.
Regulation, problem number one, lawyers are down the line. That's the long-term problem. What can I do about it? They're forcing, as we go electronic, which, John, as we go electronic, there's more and more checklists. If I had the time, I could look what somebody ordered yesterday, but I'm on to the next patient.
Okay. All right.
Too much bureaucracy.
Look, we're very glad to have you back, John, and I mean that in all seriousness. You're a fine man.
All the best health to you, John.
Yes. Thank you. Best health. Now,